F to F1, F to F1 is 1 inch. F to F1 is 1 inch inwards. So the purpose of this 1 inch inwards is to eliminate this part here, to flatten this waist part because of the depression on our body. You know, a woman body will have a depression here at this part here. So the purpose of the 1 inch inward is to eliminate this back. So by the time you finish sewing your skirt, it won't be like this. It will be flattened this back. Are you following? So that is the reason of our F1. F1 is to flatten and make hair relax very well, instead of to be like this. It will flatten this back part. And F1 to F2, F1 to F2 is 1 inch upwards. So now F to F1 is 1 inch inwards. I'll come here and measure my 1 inch. So here is F1. There is F1. F to F2 is my 1 inch upwards. What is the reason of my F2? The reason of my F2 is when I sit down, I don't want my underwear to be showing. When I sit down, I want this place up. I don't want it to be showing my panties. So that is the reason of my 1 inch upwards. So F to F2 is my 1 inch upwards. So you go here and go F2 1 inch upwards. F2 to L. F2 to L is F2 to L. F2 to L is my waist divided by 4 plus, I do 1, divided by 4 plus 1. So 1 is for my dart. 1 is for that. You will say the front dart is smaller than the back dart. Yes, I like taking much dart at the back, while the front I have a smaller dart. So the difference is not much. The difference is just 0.25. So now I have here 9.75. 9.75. So here is my L. So my L is 9.75. My L is waist divided by 4 plus 1 is my L, which is 9.75. When you want to, you measure, watch me please, you measure here and slant it to this line. From the F2, you measure like this. So connect F2 to L. Connect F2 to L. Connect F2 to L. Connect F2 to L. Connect L to C. Connect L to C. Connect L to C. Connect L to C. I'm using my hip curve ruler to connect L to C. Connect L to C. Connect K to C. Connect K to C. So this is my K. I'm connecting it to C. Connect K to C. Connect K to C. So this is my K. I've connected my K to my C. So now I'm connecting my F2 to, to my H. Connect F2 to H. I will come here. I'll use my straight ruler. I'll connect F2 to H. So thank you very much for following me on this class. So this is all of our pattern block. This is my front pattern and this is my back pattern. The last thing I'm going to do is to show you how to add our dart measurement. Remember I said our dart, how we took our dart measurement is our nipple to nipple divided by 2. So now what is my nipple to nipple? My nipple to nipple is 9 divided by 2, we have 4.5. My nipple to nipple is 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. That is what I use. Once I do nipple to nipple divided by 2 plus 0.5 centimeter, uh, sorry, 0.5 inches for ease. I do nipple to nipple divided by 2 plus 0.5 inches for ease. I'll come again. For you to achieve your dart, front dart measurement, I do nipple to nipple divided by 2 plus 0.5 inches for ease. Nipple to nipple divided by 2 plus 0.5 inches for ease. So I say for that, so I'm going to clean it up. So now I'm working on the dart part. So for the dart, my E to M, E to M is nipple to nipple divided by 2 plus 0.5 inch. So the 0.5 inch is for my ease. If you don't want ease, you can eliminate that. But for me, I like ease on my skirt. So I will do nipple to nipple divided by 2 plus 0.5 inch for ease. So what is my nipple to nipple? My nipple to nipple is 4.5 plus 0.5 inch. I have 5. So my front dart is 5 inch. So my front dart is 5 inch. So here is my M. Here is my M. My end to end, so for my back, I have F2 to N. F2 to N for my back. Okay, let's say here that front. I'll finish working on the dart front, then I'll go to the dart back. For my dart front, I'll say M2, M1, M to M1. I have 4.5 downwards. So here I will drop it down by 4.5. So here is my M1. M1. So my M1 is 4.5 inch. 4.5 inch. M to M2. M to M2. My M to M2 is what? My dart. Remember when I was drafting my pattern, my front waistline, I added my waist measurement divided by 4 plus 0.5 for my front. So now I'm going to divide the 0.5 into 2 to get my M2 and my M3. Let me come again. When I was drafting my pattern, I did my waist divided by 4. When I was drafting my pattern, for me to get my E to K, I did my waist divided by 4 plus 0.75 for that. So now, for me to get my M2 and my M3, I'm going to divide the 0.5 into 0.75 into 2 to get my M2 and my M3. So now, for me to get my M2 and my M3, I will do 0.75 that I added to my E to K, divide it by 2.
0.75 for that divided by 2, it will give us 0.375. So our M1 and our M2 is 0.375. So you use your tape and impute 0.375 in our M1 and in our M2. So you might be wondering what is 0.375 on our measuring tape. Refer to my last video. I uploaded a video on how to read your measuring tape. So go and watch that video so you understand what we are doing. So you impute the 0.375 in your M1 and in your M2, then connect it to in our M2 and our M3, then connect it to our M1. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.
And M1 to M3. So M1 to M2 and M1 to M3. M1 to M2, and M1 to M3. So now I'm done working with the front, and I'm going to go to my back block to work on my back block to get my dart for my back block. So now this one is, I'm cleaning this off. I'm going to work on back. That back F2 to N. What is our F2 to N? Our F2 to N is nipple to nipple divided by 2. Nipple to nipple divided by 2. So my F2 to N is nipple to nipple divided by 2. My F2 to N is nipple to nipple divided by 2. So what is my nipple to nipple? My nipple to nipple is 9 divided by 2, we have 4.5. This is my N. My N is my nipple to nipple divided by 2. That is my N. So my N to N1, N to N1, N to N1 is 5.5 inch downwards. N to N1 is my 5.5 inches down. N to N1 is 5.5 inches downwards. So from here, you measure your N1, which is 5.5 inches downwards. That is my own formula. 5.5 inches downwards. What is our M2? What is our M2? I need you to answer this question and put it down on the comment section for me to be know that you're following my class. What is our N2 and N3? Remember, we got our M2 and M3. What is our N2 and our N3? So I will leave you to answer that question and comment down on the comment section with your answer. So I'm not going to talk about this N2 and N3. So this is your assignment. Your assignment is to find N2 and N3. That is the assignment. So let me give you assignment. I will write here my assignment. Assignment is to find N2 and N3. So in each classes, I will give you assignments. Find N2 and N3. Find N2 and N3. Make sure you comment on the comment section with your N2 and N3. So the number two assignment is to draft your pattern block. So number two assignment is draft your pattern block. Number one assignment is find N2 and N3. Make sure you draft this block and post it on my comment section. I will be there to correct you and I'll be there to guide you in case you need any guidance. So now find N2 and N3 and connect it to your N1. So find N2 and N3 and connect it to your N1. Find N2 and N3 and connect it to your N1. Then draft your pattern block and post it on my comment section. I'll be there to guide you. Thank you very much. My name is Gloria Abe. I'm the creative director of Blovana Fashion Academy. Thank you and see you in the next class. Bye.